What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So obviously with the virus going around, people staying at home, you know, the restaurants aren't open, you can't really go anywhere to eat. But it's still very important to support your local restaurants. Those are people in our communities that deserve support, like we would be supporting them if this wasn't going on. So since carryout is really the only way of getting food from your local restaurants, we decided to go to a few local restaurants here in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. We're gonna do a mukbang of local restaurant foods. So I thought it'd be a really fun idea. What do you think, Enrique?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
The food looks really good too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, we have them closed right now to keep them warm and to keep it a little bit of a surprise to what we got. I feel like this is very appropriate because right now people are probably, you know, getting food from their favorite restaurant and then, who knows, cozying up in bed and watching something on Netflix or on your couch, whatever. Without any more talking, let's just dive right into this. So this is from the Alumni Club in downtown Menomonee Falls, and this is called a loaded grilled cheese. So on their website, on the menu on their website, it describes it as a blend of American and cheddar cheese served on Texas toast with tomatoes and thick maple bacon. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The Alumni Club, a loaded grilled cheese. Here we go. Look at that. I mean, can you see that? And that looks good. Yeah, that's tomato, 2 types of cheese, and some thick cut bacon.
Wow. This is really good. I would choose this over a pizza.
For those that don't know, Enrique loves pizza. So those are pretty strong words. I love their fries. They got these like curled up fries. They're not really like curly fries, but they're kind of like twisted up. By the way, the Alumni Club has awesome pizza. If you've never had it, go try it. Super good. Order it, support your local restaurant, and have a really good meal on top of it. Man, I'll tell you what, you're from the Menomonee Falls area in Wisconsin, if you're from pretty close by, whatever, you know Sukasa, right?
Yeah.
You know Sukasa's good.
Yeah.
Super good. So with every carryout from Sukasa, apparently they still give you chips and salsa. Because you know, one of the main things of going to a Mexican restaurant is like chips and salsa, right?
Yeah.
Sit down and you're like, man, I can't wait for those chips and salsa. That's awesome,
Yeah,
right?
it
What do you
is.
think? What do you think of that?
The chips and salsa there are really good. Yeah.
I got an order of some chicken tacos with rice and beans. You know, there's some cheese on there, some lettuce, some tomatoes. Doesn't that look good? Looks super good. What do you think?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Uh-huh.
You've been to Sukasa more than a few times. Like, what else is good there? What do you recommend to other people? You know, what other things on the menu do you recommend?
I mean, I mostly get tacos. We just had the chicken taco, but the beef taco is also good. Quesadillas are really good there.
So I didn't have the chips and salsa out here before, just because I thought, you know, chips and salsa, it's cool, but everyone's seen it and knows what it looks like. I thought they just gave you 2 things of salsa, but they actually give you, you know, a container of salsa, and then they gave me a container of guacamole. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So how have you been holding up during the quarantine, Enrique?
Good.
You're doing your part by staying inside and doing good social distance?
Yeah.
It's important, right? Cool. Alright, so here we got the very popular fish fry from Pepino's. If you're not from Wisconsin and you're watching this, maybe it is in your state, but here, fish fry on Friday nights, especially during like the Lent season, super popular. And Pepino's in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin is very popular for their Friday night fish fries. So that's what this is.
I haven't had a fish fry in a while.
Yeah? What do you think of this one? You like it?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pepino's for always being good. Just like these other restaurants here. Always good. The next restaurant that we're gonna do is DJ's Goalpost. It's also more like a bar. It's not just like strictly a restaurant, it's also like a big hangout, a big bar. They got a bunch of pool tables. It's super cool, super fun. Highly recommend it if you're looking for a good time. Well, after the quarantine's over, of course. But yeah, as of now, their kitchen is still open. They're advertising carry out. So thought we'd try it out. We got a couple of different appetizers. So we'll start with the first one that we got. Nachos. Ooh, look at that. It's the taco nachos. They also have pulled pork nachos. But this is a taco one. You just dig right into this. We washed our hands, obviously, for 20 seconds. So we go. When you're sitting at home, you know, during the quarantine, and you find yourself bored, like, what's some things that you do to keep yourself busy?
Play video games.
Yeah, that's a big one, I'm sure.
Yeah, watch videos.
Watch some YouTube videos.
Yeah, maybe find a board game around
Oh, yeah.
the house.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Sometimes read, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'll play some Call of Duty. I'll read, obviously, just like you. Watch YouTube. Maybe FaceTime some friends. Listen to some music. I don't know. I never really have a problem with being bored. I always find a way to keep myself busy. But there are some people out there that that do get pretty bored, and it can be a problem for them. I'm not going to pretend to be some expert on that. One thing I would tell people is, like, you know, if you really want advice from me, would be like to let your creativity flow. Maybe take up drawing. Like, you might not even be good at drawing, but if you want to try it, go ahead. Watch some YouTube videos.
Yeah, I've been learning how to draw.
Oh yeah? Awesome. I would just say, like, let your creativity flow, and I don't think that any of us is limited by anything. Find what you like. Maybe you aren't good at it, or maybe you've never even tried it. Try something new during this time. One thing a lot of us have right now is time. Everybody that never really had time on their hands, I'm sure does now. It's a good opportunity to take advantage of that time. So that's my little rant about it. I'm no expert, but that's just how I feel personally. I don't know, what do you think, Enrique? Would you agree?
I would agree.
Last but not least, also from DJ's Goalpost, some cheese curds. They give you some ranch with it. Super cool. Let's get right into it. It's hard to describe a good cheese curd. It's a pretty simple thing when you break it down, but this is a good cheese curd. Alright, so shout out to all the restaurants. We got food from Sukasa, Pepino's, DJ's Goalpost, and the Alumni Club. There's obviously many, many more in Menomonee Falls and in wherever you are. It's super important to continue to support the local restaurants, all local businesses that are still operating during this time, actually. The food was super good. It was all nice and hot, nice and fresh, tasted just like it would in the restaurant. And you can eat it in the comfort of your own home. Like, I mean, we're just chilling on my bed, having fun, having a conversation. I think that's awesome, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have food for a while. This definitely won't go to waste. We're not wasteful. Anything you want to say, Enrique?
I am really full.
You're full?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning back in. Continue to practice good hygiene. Take care of yourselves. Stay strong. And we'll see you next time. Alright. Peace. Take care.